What is going on, warriors and farmers of Tamaris? In today's episode, gonna show you guys the build for the Snow PEAK ROC in the Call of Dragons. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more pet guides in the future. Turn on that bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, drop some comments down below. Let's get into it. Alright, warriors of Tamaris, the Snow PEAK ROC is one of the best pets in the game. It can do so much damage to the enemy. In today's episode, gonna show you guys how to build it efficiently and show you some of the best pairings you can use with this pet. Now let's get started by taking a look at the talent skill of the pet. It says Legion physical attack plus 1.85%, and then you have a 30% chance to deal damage to the target when inflicting defense break. The damage factor is shown below and it is determined by luck. Now this pet can be used by a select few heroes in the game. Let's take a look at them one by one. Now the first one is going to be Kinara, because in her awakening skill she has a defense break. Now when you go to the Kinara talent tree, she also has another defense break over here. Is it this one? Should be this one here. When your Legion launches a normal attack, they have a 10% chance to inflict defense break on the target Legion. When you trigger this ability, you are gonna trigger the Snow PEAK ROC additional damage. So Kinara is one of the heroes you can pair with the Snow PEAK ROC. The next one on the list is going to be the one, the only Nico. You can get him from the gold key. When you look at his rage skill, deals damage to the target Legion and inflicts defense break. So this hero is also gonna take advantage of the Snow PEAK ROC. So you're gonna pair up Kinara and Nico to take your Snow PEAK ROC to the next level. Another hero that can take advantage of the Snow PEAK ROC is going to be Forondil. When you check out his awakening, it says when Forondil's Legion launches a normal attack against a Legion that has cowardice, they have a 50% chance of inflicting physical defense break. So this is the trigger for the Snow PEAK ROC. Also, when you check out the talent for Forondil, he has a defense break over here just like Kinara from the control tree. You can also try and use this pet with your cavalry heroes, especially if you pick this skill known as inescapable. When your Legion consists entirely of cavalry units, they slow enemy legions when intercepting them and inflict defense break. But this skill is only triggered once every 30 seconds, so I don't recommend this pet on cavalry, but you can still use it on Forondil if you have him awakened. Now a lot of players keep asking me which pet to use with Craig and Thea for the flying goblins. So you're gonna use the Snow PEAK ROC as well for Craig and Thea. Let us head over to the pet sanctuary and see how you can build the Snow PEAK ROC to get the best value for all of your legions. Now this is, I think, the best way you should build your Snow PEAK ROC right now. What you see on the screen is what you should have with you at the moment for your Snow PEAK ROC. I know a lot of you don't have a lot of spaces, like you don't have 8 skill slots. So this is something you should copy and do right away. Let's see why I say this is probably one of the best builds for the Snow PEAK ROC right now. You have the concentration, and then up next you have the tooth and claw. You are going to stay away from forceful concentration, which is right here. Now this forceful concentration is going to boost this concentration alone. However, when you pick the tooth and claw, it's going to boost concentration. It's going to boost fierce attack as well. So you hit 2 birds with 1 shot. Another disadvantage of the forceful concentration is that it's gonna cost you 2 kidneys. Let's find the price here. The 2-star version is 14,000 exchange coins. It is ridiculous. Do you want to know the price for the 3-star version? I don't think you want to know that. But when it comes to the tooth and claw, you can easily get it. Let's see what a 2-star costs. I don't think we will be able to see it, but you should be able to buy it for cheap. Maybe 4,000 exchange coin for each. You can easily take this to a 3-star. What can a 3-star tooth and claw give you? Let's find out. We're gonna scroll down, try and find the 3-star tooth and claw. It should be somewhere here, right here. You can easily get this and get 21% pet skill damage boost. It's going to be a mountain to climb for you to get a 3-star forceful concentration. So this is one that you put on your pet. You're going to put the fierce attack as well. gives you damage when your deputy do a skill damage. And then for the crit rate, you're gonna put this one here on the luck ability because you'll most likely have a high luck. So you want to take advantage of a high crit rate. You can also try the angry roar, which uses agility, but I don't think your agility might be high. So I think you should be using the luck version of the crit rate. And as always, make sure you put the chain strike on your pet. This is going to trigger that defense break from Kinara control tree. So it's going to help you do more defense break and help you do some damage from your concentration. And then you must have the super fierce attack as well. This is going to increase your chances to trigger the fierce attack. So let's see what a 3-star fierce attack can do for you. When we scroll down, you should be able to get a 3-star fierce attack. You can buy it from the pet shop, like buy the 2-star version, or if you get lucky from the gift draw over here, you can get a 3-star fierce attack for free. So let's see. 3-star fierce attack, 341 damage every time your deputy does a skill damage. And that is after you've pushed this one to 3 stars, you should be able to trigger it more often. So a super fierce attack at 3-star is going to give you 61.72% chance. You're going to add that here. It's going to be great. It's going to take your fierce attack to the next level. So this is the baseline that you should copy. Use this if you have only 6 skill slots. Now, if you have more skill slots, let's go over here, click on this pet. You're going to need this super concentration, a skill that you can get at the end of the season. This is going to increase the trigger chance of your concentration and take it to the next level. The amount of damage that you're going to do is going to be insane. So when you have the super concentration, you're going to get the fatal bite. So let's go back to the pet. Let's find a 3-star fatal bite and see what it can do for you. You can get that at the end of the season as well. 3-star fatal bite right here. It's going to give you crit damage of 71%. Now you have a crit rate here that's going to trigger this fierce attack, making it critical. And then this fatal bite is going to boost the damage by 71%. This crit rate is also going to crit your concentration damage, and fatal bite is going to boost it by another 71%. So you're going to have a fatal bite here, skill slot number 7, and then skill slot number 8. I suggested the super concentration. So this is how you build your PEAK ROC. It's going to be good for both Behemoth and destroying your enemies in the open field. With this build, you control everything. You don't depend on anybody. As long as you're hitting the enemy, you should be triggering every single skill that you see here with you. So this is the first build for the PEAK ROC in the game. The last 2 skills here to make it 8 is going to be fatal bite, and you're gonna have the super concentration. Another way you can improve this pet is by removing Tooth and Claw and switching it with Angry Roar. Let's find a 2-star version. It should be easy to get. So here is a 2-star Angry Roar. It's going to give you a crit rate of 21%. So this 21% is going to combine with this crit rate of 18% to give you 40% if you round it off. So you're going to get 40% crit rate. And this 40% crit rate is going to help you with the fierce attack. It's going to help you with the concentration. And when you have the fatal bite, the 3-star version you get at the end of the season, your damage output is going to be insane. This is another thing that you can try with this pet. Now, a lot of players like to build their pet with counter attack as well, which could involve having Kinara primary and then Husk as a deputy. So what are you going to do with a pet like that? Now, if you're trying to do that, maybe you're going to have to remove the fierce attack family, and then you're going to switch them with the crit rate ability. We have the hit back right here, crit rate plus 3.32%, which should be useful. And then you have swift revenge, crit damage of plus 4.52. When you do a counter attack, this one also works with a counter attack as well. There is one more that you can try. So this is hit back There is another version that uses the agility. It should be here, blood for blood. Crit rate plus 2.355% when Legion deals physical counter attack damage. So this is how you can go in the counter attack direction. So you're going to take off the tooth and claw. You're going to take off the fierce attack. You're going to take off the super fierce attack. You're going to replace it with the blood for blood. You're going to put counter strike. You're going to put hit back, and you're going to put swift revenge. Now there is something about counter strike that you need to know. Counter strike is also going to trigger the Kinara ability. Let me show you the ability right here. We're going to go to the Kinara hero. She's over here. And then we're going to check out her ability, the one that's going to be triggered by the counter strike. This ability right here, counter attacks have a 10% chance to steal 40 rage from the enemy Legion. So if you have that counter strike ability for the pet, you should be able to trigger that ability for Kinara. It should be good. So this is how you build the counter attack build for this pet. When you do that, I don't think you're gonna need the likes of the tooth and claw. Is it tooth and claw? Yeah, you don't need tooth and claw. You don't need fatal bite, but you can still put the super concentration, the one you get at the end of the season. This is going to be very, very useful for you. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you build your Snow Peak Roc. What I suggest you do is pretty much just copy what you see here on the screen. If you have 6 skill slots, this is what you should have with you. Try to stay away from the forceful concentration because you're not going to have the funds to get the better version. Like this one is just too pricey, but this one is a little bit cheaper to get. You can also get it by capturing pets on the map, which is a good thing. So yeah, this is a good way to go. Concentration, tooth and claw, fierce attack, blood roar, chain strike, super fierce attack. And then you add the end of the season reward here, and then you put the fatal bite, and you are good to go. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, subscribe for more content, turn on that bell notification and never miss out. Until then, I'm gonna see you guys in the next War Pet guide. Peace out.